Shinobu Demon Slayer. I drew Shinobu 3 years ago and I've only drawn her once. So let's remedy that today. So let's go. You know the drill. So we're going to start with the eyes. So we're going to start with her right eye. So we got like a head tilt, right? So we're going diagonal with the eyes here. Head just in this space, right? She's got big eyelashes, right? So we'll go. Yeah, right, massive eyelashes. So center point of my page is about here. Come up a little bit. We'll start with her top eyelid line. Just curve it over, like so. And so at the end, you'll have like lots of these sort of spikes just sticking out there. And then we'll go back around. Like so, right? And you just color this black. Right, and then our bottom eyelid, just down here. Like so. And we'll add just some eyelashes coming off, just these little spikes. Like so. And then our eyes, really big, right? So you can just see these curved lines just at the side, and they join her bottom eyelid like that. And there's no pupils or anything in there, it's just shaded purple. Right, so then we can just see a line for her nose just coming down the inside here. It's kind of like a broken sort of line, just going down there. And then her eyelid line inside here. And her eyebrow just above up here. You can thicken these up a little bit. Right, so again, we're in 3/4 pose and we're diagonal with the eyes. So the other eye starts here. And this eye is going to be bigger, right? So it's going to go further across. Right? And again, we can add some like little spikes just across here, and then we'll bring it back and down. Right, and we'll color it black. And we'll add some eyelashes sticking down as well. I forgot to do that on this side actually, just some eyelashes coming down here. Bottom eyelid line. And then eyelashes. And then her eye, again, big curved line here and here. Eyelid, skin line just above. This is just a skin fold line for the eyebrow. Eyelid, sorry. And then her eyebrow just up here. Down like that. And you can just thicken it up slightly, you know, just to make it sort of darker. Gradually get skinnier as we go back. Now, so you'll see like this eye is smaller than this. Okay, because it's like, it's 3/4 the size of this one because we're in 3/4 pose. The head is turned away. We're not like straight on looking at her. And then nose, right? So pretty simple, just a little curved line there. Maybe some like shadows on the top, you know, those hatching lines, and then a nostril just there. Her mouth then, so we go sort of down in the middle and then back up. She has sort of dimples on the side, so like little sort of dots like that, and another one sort of here. And then that shadow, that triangle shadow for the chin. And then her chin, relatively pointy chin, just here. Right, so you'll see now the diagonal line for the face, and that way. So you've got a diagonal line coming down the middle of her face and going that way as well. And like roughly her eyes, right, top of her eyelashes to her nose is about the same as nose to chin. So here to here, about the same as here to here, roughly speaking, right? So this would be about halfway between here and here, right? And then nose to bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. So you can go for the face. So on this side, curve it up gradually that way. Stops at hair, but we can see a bit more on this side. So it goes up, good for her cheek, and then around the side of her face. Like so. So she's lots of hair that comes out from her fringe just up here, okay? So the nose, right, so is about the same size as the forehead, right? So the nose would be like to the top of the nose. Say if it was drawn in kind of here, just between the eyebrows or between the eyelid lines. This space, right, it's about the same. The nose is roughly the same size as the forehead. So like here to here would bring you there to there, same, right? So we'll do this sort of V line there. And then we go just some sort of diagonal lines around that way. Zigzag lines there. And then our fringe will just come out from the middle and around. Just these hair spikes coming down. Same on this side. Actually another line on this one. So up a bit further and down. Like so, and let's say on this side we'll go away, go out from here, down again. There might be some like texture lines just inside here. And so she has hair that comes down the side of her face and then the hair at the back, right? So we'll keep going with this, at the side first, right? So just these kind of hair spikes, generic kind of hair spikes. Out like so, okay? Coming over her face, back up into here, and then some more on this side. Remember, if I go too fast, hit pause, right? And she has another layer like so, and another layer on this side. And this will just go up like that. And then, so, oh yeah, we can see like a little bit of her ear just here. Okay. And then the rest of her hair sort of goes around just the back of her head, and it's like this bumpy, tied up kind of hair. And part in the middle of her hair, sort of here. And then we can see some butterfly wings at the back. And the sort of leg of it back here. There's a wing there, like designs and patterns and stuff on the wing, just these sort of veins, and then circles on the edges. Something here as well, like so. And right, so her body then. So her shoulders, she's got like a big cloak on. So we'll do just one side. Just there. And then the other side, slightly different. So her head is like tilted compared to her body. Going down that way, right? So the inside of this cloak comes down. And we go around her chest, down to like there, and then the other side here, and then her sort of rib cage or side of her body there. Right, and then so her collar and her neck, right? So her neck is like in here, and her collar comes down, goes under the chin, and the neck on the other side. Kind of just collar there, midline, goes up like so. And then the white of that collar comes around, has an inside line. And then it goes down that way. Middle line for costume, and then we have her pocket here, and then buttons. And kind of like to make buttons sort of look like they're kind of sitting on the clothing. Sometimes that's the way to do it, or it's just one even. And they seem to have these little patterns on them. And there's like another fold line there. Fold lines on her clothing. Like that. And we have our sword here, and then patterns on her cloak. So the sword, so we just do the handle, right? So it's like this rectangle, right? So you do this shape here, and it goes off up this way. And then we make it sort of 3D, so you got to do the angle down there, and then back down like so. And it can be sort of a bumpy line. It's not straight in what I'm looking at, right? And so this is like the edge of it. And it has a golden top. And then loads of triangles. Or should I say diamonds, really. And these little V's. Because this actually, if you look up closely at a samurai sword, it has like rope wrapped around it. And this is just how they draw it. It's like a quick way of making it look like it's got stuff wrapped around. Maybe some like lines just here as well. Textures. So the hilt is like a flower. So it's just like this. Curving around like this. These sort of flower edges. Goes down off my page. You have more room, you just finish that off. Or cut your page. That's a little tip. So if you like find yourself, you have more page down here, and you don't want to go further, when you're finished, you draw a line and you just cut your page. You make your image, you make your page fit your image. So lots of animators and stuff and manga artists will do that. They'll like cut, they'll like crop everything. You know, they'll just draw it all out and cut stuff off and stuff. Nothing wrong with doing that. Okay, and then it just goes into her belt, which we can't really see. Maybe a little bit of it just like here, but not much. And then the lines on her cloak. So just these kind of like veins of butterfly wings. I think that's the idea, really. They're just these kind of lines breaking up the space. You know, it can be a random pattern. It doesn't have to be the way I'm doing it. And I think that is everything. That is how to draw Shinobu from Demon Slayer. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.